is up, everyone? Welcome to the third official Ninja Vlog, coming to you live from Surfers Paradise, Australia. It is ridiculously beautiful here. If you guys have never been, I definitely suggest checking it out. Today I want to go through something very important to me personally, and it's really about always being comfortable. And before you completely discount it, I know that sounds kind of boring and high level, but let me explain a little bit about what I actually mean by that. So, have you ever kind of noticed people that just always seem like they're very comfortable? Like, think about like Will Smith or like Barack Obama. Like, no matter what was happening, it could be like a nuclear holocaust, and they would appear super calm, super comfortable, super happy, right? And just smooth mofos. And so, what I want to talk about today is kind of how to figure out how to always be comfortable and always be confident in situations, kind of no matter what is happening. And just to be clear, this is not being satisfied, right? Always stay hungry. But this is about being comfortable, and this can apply to business, this can apply to relationships, this can apply to friendships, this can apply to traveling, right? Like walking around and everybody's kind of awkward to talk to each other. Some people just seem more comfortable. They kind of emit this energy that just makes you feel more comfortable around them, right? It lets you meet more people, and in business also, it makes you feel like you belong in these meetings, that you actually belong, right? That you deserve to be there, and it just feels so much more confident and comfortable as a business person, as just a person in general, when you always feel like you belong. And so how do you actually feel like you always should belong? The first is understanding that everyone is just a person, right? It doesn't matter if it's Elon Musk, it doesn't matter if it's Barack Obama, it doesn't matter if it's the janitor at your apartment complex. Everyone is a person. Everyone has the same insecurities, right? Everyone has the same human emotions. Everyone feels happy, everyone feels sad. Everyone experiences the same exact things. Some people might have a few extra $1 million or a few extra $1 billion in Elon's case in the bank, but that does not change the fact that inherently they are human and they experience the same things. The second thing that I always like to tell people is it's never going to be the other person who does it. It's always on you. Everyone is scared of talking to new people or putting themselves out there or asking to talk to some famous business person, whether it's Elon Musk or Mark Zuckerberg or whatever. The likelihood is you're not going to get a hold of them, but it's possible. And if you don't reach out and you don't try and you don't actually try to do it, it's definitely not possible. And so the second thing I wanted to talk about really is never expect someone else to do it. And whether that means starting the first conversation, maybe you're traveling and you're awkward at a hostel and you don't know anyone, right? Go up and talk to people. Maybe you just got a new job and you don't know any of the employees yet, and it seems like they're all friends, but they don't know you yet. Go up and talk to them. And I know it's hard, guys. I know it's hard. Just try it one time, and I promise you that 99.9% of the time, people are just awkward to talk to you too. They want to talk to you. They want to meet you. You have something to contribute, but you'll never ever be able to form those real meaningful relationships in business or with friendships or relationships unless you actually try, and never leave it to someone else to actually do things. You are the only person in your life that can actually make things happen and actually get things done, and it's always on you. So never let the excuse take over you that, well, they didn't come and talk to me first. Well, I don't know anyone yet, right? So go out and actually do it. It's always on you. Never use the excuse that somebody else should do something for you. You're the only person in your life that can actually make things happen. And the third thing, guys, is, and I know this one might sound silly, but please just hear me out here, is smile, right? Feel confident. Exude that energy that other people would actually want to be around. People are incredibly sensitive and good at picking up energy and what kind of emotions and feelings that you're putting off. So if you are obviously uncomfortable and you obviously feel awkward and you obviously feel like you don't belong, right? Even if you do truly feel like that, just try smiling, right? When you pass people, smile. When you pass people, say hi, right? Try a compliment. People love getting compliments. If you have struggles, starting the conversation, or if you have struggles, you don't know what to say to people at the beginning, try a compliment. Be like, hey man, I really love those shoes. Where'd you get them? Or wow, I really love your earrings or that dress or that shirt. People love hearing compliments. People are all the same, guys. Everybody likes being complimented. Everybody likes to make, feel like they're attractive or beautiful or whatever the case is, right? So there's no excuses here. You know what to say to people, and you know exactly how to do it, guys. You just have to try. And so even if you feel uncomfortable, even if you truly feel socially awkward, just try smiling. Even just fake it at first. And people are going to pick up on that energy, guys, and they are going to react. So the moral of the story here, guys, is always be comfortable in every situation, whether you're traveling, whether you're at a new job, whether you just want to meet people at the office, maybe you want to talk to people and help position yourself better in the world by making new connections with famous business people or people in your community. And so the moral of the story here, guys, is that you belong, you deserve it and no one can ever tell you differently. And the sooner that you actually start practicing these things, and the sooner that you realize that all people experience the same insecurities, all people feel the same things, and that you actually truly do belong in every single situation and no one can ever tell you differently, then the sooner that your life is going to start getting a whole lot better.